hello. We just want to welcome you to the Game 2 interview at the Greencastle Greencastle Regional, apologies. With us is the head coach for the DePauw Tigers, Erica Hanrahan, as well as the DP and the pitcher, Romero-Salas, and the third baseman, Emily Timberman. So, Coach, just to start off, just want to get your initial thoughts going into the game, and then as well as post-game, kind of your thoughts for the end result.
Well, of course, we're always hoping to win, and so it's not fun to be sitting here because you know you have a longer road ahead. However, in our conference tournament, it wasn't clean. We didn't go 3-0. We lost on the first day, our second game, and we had to battle back and win 3 more games in order to come out of it. So I hope that experience can give us both some confidence and the wherewithal to know how to fight tomorrow, and if we're lucky enough to get to Saturday, to do the same. We knew today was going to be a battle. I think it was whoever kind of played best in the moments that mattered most, and I think each team had their opportunities, and they had one inning where they really put it to us, and they were smart and aggressive, and they got the best of us in that inning, and we tried to bounce back, but it wasn't quite enough. Well coached, very well disciplined team.
Yeah. So kind of to get a little bit more of your thoughts, what was the game plan as it is for going into the game today against St. Mary's?
Well, we might play them again, so we can't tell you too much about the
Yeah.
game plan. But the bottom line is that it's a coach who's probably considered one of his, if not the best coach in the world, let alone Division III, and so a lot of respect for this man, and he's quickly brought St. Mary's to prominence, and so I knew that they'd have a great game plan against us. They'd have us scouted, they would know what to do, and our job was to respond to that. We have a lot of tools that we can use both offensively and defensively. We have several pitchers and defensive players that can do the work, and so we wanted to try to combine the tools that we had to combat whatever they were going to throw at us.
Kind of to turn it over to the players, what was the feeling when it came to the huddle and just the team aspect and team dynamic when it came to preparing for this game?
Go ahead, Wolf, you're going to go first. She's our senior.
I thought we were very excited today. Half the team has never been in the NCAA tournament, so I knew the underclassmen were very excited to play today. I was really hoping to come out with a win today, but we felt confident coming in, and we've been in this position before, as Coach said, is that we've come back from the loser's bracket to win, so I have full confidence in our team that we can come back and win this.
Alex, would you like to?
Wolf got pretty much everything, but we were all just excited coming in, and confident. But I don't know. My first time, a lot of our other underclassmen's first time, so this is just a very new thing for all of us. So yeah.
So in the top of the first, didn't really start out the best. Got St. Mary's got bases loaded. What was the feeling, and just how big did that impact your team when it came to coming out of that bases loaded with only 1 run?
It was a really great rebound. We knew that St. Mary's has scored the majority of their runs in their first inning, and we needed to play a tight first inning. And so when they got bases loaded, we were like, uh-oh, this is trouble. So how are we going to respond? And to respond the way we did, coming out with only 1 run, we know we're always going to score. Our team has a lot of tools and a lot of offense. It's just we got to keep them, to minimal innings. We don't want the big innings, which did happen later in the game, but it kept us in it. And so that was a lot of confidence, excitement to go up to bat and to try our luck on that side of the ball.
Alex, so you hit the 1-run home run in this game. So what was the feeling? What were you telling the team after you had touched home plate after that home run?
Well, after the home run, I was like, okay, we just needed to get in a roll. We kind of did start it. I just feel like we just needed to keep going. But I was just really excited. I was just having fun. Yeah.
Awesome. So Wolf, so they first time up to bat for you, there was people on first and second, 2 outs, and they decided to walk you. What was your kind of thoughts? What was kind of going through your mind as you saw them intentionally walking you?
I was a little upset because I wanted to hit them in. I'm going to be so real, but it's not the first time that's happened to me, and it's always disappointing when that does happen. But I mean, you know, the coaches do their work and they know what to do, and they know that I've come big for my team a lot in the past, so it was a smart decision on their side. But I was a little upset. I wanted to hit them in and get some runs back after that first inning, but there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, totally. So with such a low scoring game initially with the high number of hits that were on the board, what was the mindset and what was the message to the team to keep people focused during the middle portion of the game?
I think we knew it was a battle. You know, once we tied up the game 2-2, they were seeing the ball, and so making the change from DePauw to Alex on the mound so that they could continue to keep their timing and their balance off was important for us to continue with surprises, because they're a good hitting team, and so are we. And I felt like you saw how many changes he made on the mound as well.
Yeah.
And so I think the strategy was similar on both sides, and they executed the short game in the one inning that started to load the bases, and then they came up with the big hits when they needed it. And so, you know, that was the difference in the moments that mattered there late in the game. But I felt like it was a pretty evenly matched game until that moment, and I hope to bounce back and be in a different situation tomorrow.
Yeah. So kind of one last question is a lot of the times coaches see losses not as losses but as learning situations. And so how will you take what you've learned, what happened in this game, and learn from it, and what will you do to adjust and change your game plan for Baldwin-Wallace tomorrow?
Watch Baldwin-Wallace's game again, even though I got to see it live, and that will be the focus. It will be one team at a time. We're lucky enough that we got to see a lot from St. Mary's, a lot of different pitching, what they could do offensively, what kind of game they were going to play against us. And so now we have to focus on Baldwin-Wallace, because now it's win or go home. And so our full attention will be on them, and we'll take a look at the video and our notes, and we'll get to work for tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you very much. That's all I have.
Thanks, guys.
Best of luck the rest of the way in this regional.
Appreciate it.